Another quick demo related to my AI harness. Today I have a little tool that will do pull request review for me. I get a lot of slop. I mentioned this in an earlier video. And I do pull requests. And so this is an area where I find this kind of tool works really well. It's basically writing a tool that I would typically write as code by just doing it in prose. Just writing down what I want. It will make thing out of it what I can. It will understand mostly what I'm on about, and it will just follow the protocol. So yeah, for instance, this is the main loop of the quote unquote program. Just fetch the stuff, review them, get the diffs, review them, show me a summary, and then ask me to close them. Now specifically, I want to close things. So everything up until close and the label stuff is kind of harmless. I mean, if you label wrong, it's not the end of the world. But closing a PR, that's obviously, now we're getting into serious stuff. And so I've added the ability to say, if you tag a tool, if I tag ABR close with AI confirm, then always the AI is going to, the harness is going to do a yes, no, always kind of prompt before calling this tool in. So if I'm running multiple PR reviews and this kind of things, I'm always the human in the loop there to say do the close PR, which is the thing I'm really sensitive about. I've also added a couple of other human in the loop tools that you opt into. So if you enable human in the loop, the harness will add those for you. And here we can say it's pointing out there's one command that's going to be having to be confirmed. So I really like that I can just write up a tool like that without having to go write the code. It's really easy. I can just fiddle with it, just add a new bullet point when something has to change. And so let's run it. I need to do it. Okay. I've changed the the model to haiku, and haiku cannot think. So here we go. Let's see. Okay. And so it's doing all the stuff. It's getting the diff. It's following my bullet points. It's reviewed the thing. It's determined it's slop. And now it's asking me if I want to close it. Now this is just me telling the AI, you need to ask me if you're going to close it. It isn't yet doing a tool call. This is cooperative. If the LLM decides to ignore that instruction, he can just choose to ignore it. And so this is not yet the human in the loop. This is the AI just deciding to ask my permission. And now it's going to do the tool call. See, it's called the PR close. And here the harness kicks in. And the harness is always enforcing the human in the loop for those things. And so I can say, skip it, don't do it. Do it once or allow it. And it won't store the allow state into like a file. It's for the session. And so this is your basic human in the loop. We can see it's asking me a yes or no question. It can ask me for basic input. It can make selection lists. And that's what the LLM can drive. It can make UI on the fly. And then this harness, yes, no, or always, this is something that's built into harness. The harness gates any tool call, no matter what the LLM does. If it's going to gate a tool call tool, someone's going to approve it. And so now it's going to run the actual close, and there's a review saying it was closed. And yeah, this is really nice. In the larger context, yes, I just explained where I'm heading with this is, of course, workflows and running in the background, the long-running agents. These kinds of human in the loops would be over Slack or something along those lines. But I really like this way of building utilities because it's really easy for me to just go in here and just put in natural language whatever I want, and generally the model follows it. I'm even using Haiku here, which is not, not a very capable model, It's 3 generations back, and still, for these kind of infrastructure, it's really good. And a single pull request, I'm using Anthropic's APIs. It's really cheap compared to the more capable ones. But you just honestly, you don't need more capable models for this. Could even be all done locally. Yeah, so that's it. Just about the human in the loop interface. If you want to use something like GUM, something like this, you could create a tool in your apt file that calls GUM, and all you have to do is tag that particular tool is requiring a PTY, and then when the harness calls your tool, it will allocate a real PTY, and even that interactive interface will work. And so you can just make your own human in the loop tools all you want, using whatever tools you like. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.